Greetings and welcome to Pinball Help. Mike here. Today I'm going to do a short video on something that I figured out that I figured would share with other people, and this is how to install a bill acceptor into a modern pinball machine like the new Sterns. This is a Jurassic Park. I pulled the bill acceptor out of a Jersey Jack game that I wasn't going to put on location, and I'm going to throw this Jurassic Park out there pretty early in its release cycle to see how much interest there is with a brand new machine. So I figured I'd throw a bill acceptor in it. So here I've got this bill acceptor. It's an MEI bill acceptor, and it uses 120 volt power. You want to look on your bill acceptor. They call them DBAs, dollar bill acceptors, and you can find out the specs of what it takes. Some of them run on 12 volts, some of them run on line voltage, also known as 120 volts AC. In this case, the Wizard of Oz was set up to run off of line voltage, so I needed to figure out how to get that on here. So I'm going to show you the process. Now, Jersey Jack included a cable on their older games. They're not doing it anymore. I think you have to order it separately, but this is a cable that I got right here, and this came out of my Iron Maiden, this cable right here, and it's about 5 feet long, and it runs into the back box. And you mount the bill acceptor in there, and there's a little connector right here. This supplies power and logic and everything, and you connect the ground wire in. And there's just about four bolts. This thing undoes. You take the plate out, you throw this thing in. So we plug in the special adapter cable right here. So we'll thread this through here, and it goes up into the inside, and I'll show you where you hook it up in the inside. And then this just connects like that. And there you go. Probably do it right like that. And then there's our power. And everything is all hooked up in there. And this is routed through the machine. And let me put the playfield down, and I'll show you where it connects in the back of the back box. So we will disconnect this up here. So I've run the cable up through here, and there's two screws right here, or two bolts, nuts. You undo one here and one there. Let me make sure the camera's pointing at what I'm doing. Yeah. So here's our cable. It runs up into here. There's a plug right here for auxiliary power, probably for the toppers and other stuff. That's a different plug. This won't work. This one goes into behind this cover, so you have to undo these two bolts right there and then pull this off, and you'll see a small plug that's got an orange cap on it like this, and you pull that off and you plug that into this, and then you got your power supplied. You want to do this with the power turned off. Sometimes because there's still live power in there. And then put your plate back on. I'm not going to take the plate off, but basically you pull this plate and then you plug it in and you're there. It's there. When I first opened it up, I looked and I couldn't find it, but it was tucked up underneath there. And then you put it all back in, and we should be good to go. So let's plug it back in, turn the power on, and see if our dollar bill acceptor initializes. So, power in, turning it on. That's what we want to hear. So now we've got our dollar bill acceptor. Little green lights down there are going. So it's ready to take money. Needs to be cleaned off a little bit. And we're good to go then. So simple process, just install that. And then, of course, this is what's called an upstacker. So any of the money that goes in there will be sticking there. Chances are, if you need this, you probably know all about that anyway. But with every iteration of the game, sometimes there's different stuff. But you will note that if you order any of the newer Stern games now, they're not shipping this cable. You have to get that extra. It stopped with, I guess, Iron Maiden and then the games after that. But if you've got some games prior to that, you can always borrow the cable, and then you should be good to go. So for more, visit pinballhelp.com. Thanks for watching.